So now we're up to week 9 and 10. So in terms of food switch, you can skip, you can go from fat skim milk in the dairy. What does it mean? Okay, go from whole or 2% milk and yogurt to 1% or fat-free version. Also try calcium and vitamin D enriched soy milk with no more than 100 calories per cup. So 1 cup of milk, if it's let's say 50 calories, it's not a lot. If you compare, let's say for 2% milk, 2%, I believe, if I remember correctly, it's more than 100 calories. So that's a bit too much when you're on a weight loss plan. Cardiovascular, add 5 more minutes of cardio to each workout. So again, now week 9 and 10, based on Bob Greene's plan, is up to 35 minutes 5 times a day. So because I cut back on the week 1 and 2, you're not going to be at 35 minutes if you follow my personal advice. If you are in top shape and you want to increase to 35 minutes, that's fine, but you have to be careful with injuries. Make sure that you have like a warm-up session before doing cardiovascular. So we can talk about that in another type of video based on Bob Greene, and maybe I can find some videos that is safe so that you don't get injured in that plan. So I'm going to try to find something like that to explain it to you, or go on your own. In the meanwhile, if I forget to do a video on that, try to figure out what is the cardiovascular workout that's best for you. And trying to see if you start with 5 minutes week 1 and 2 and up to 25 minutes, try to be safe in the type of workouts that you first of all enjoy, and also don't push your all right, so strength training, add another set of 8 to 10 repetitions. So maybe we can, if I think about it, I'm going to try to give you some examples that you can find on YouTube that you don't have to pay for a subscription in a gym. To avoid, you're beginning to appreciate the work involved in weight control. Many people set out to lose 20 to 30 pounds, that's 20% of their total weight, but 10% is more realistic. You may want to revisit your initial goal. So maybe you had in mind, okay, in 2 months I want to lose 20 pounds. So maybe you feel like now you've reached like what they call a plateau. So you're not losing weight anymore after 2 pounds, after 2 months. So maybe rethink about the goals that you have initially, and maybe try to see if 20 pounds is not too much. If you're, let's say that you are 150 pounds, okay, in my own body, let's say that I'm 150 pounds and I'm 5'2", 5'3". Usually 20 pounds on a certain person, you're going to lose very fast the first 10 pounds. I don't think that it's changed over the years, but I remember that specialists would say that, and I believe it's still the same today in 2023. So that could be, a motivation. However, if you're taller and you're 150 pounds, but you're, let's say, 5'10", maybe it's going to take more time. So you have to do your own research about that. 20 pounds, maybe it's too much for certain people, and maybe it's very realistic for somebody who's 200 pounds and 5'8", let's say. I'm just trying to make you think about your own body and be realistic from day one to see, okay, maybe 1 pound a week is a realistic objective, and you're going to be motivated just by looking at your clothes. Like suddenly after 2 weeks already, you feel like you're a little bit loose in your clothes. You can wear jeans that you were not able to close the button before. So that's very, very interesting, very fun also. The motivation comes with the results. All right, so at the end of this program, it's week 11 and 12. So food switch, it's considered cutting out alcohol as a way to eliminate calories. Instead of beer, wine, or cocktail, try sparkling water with a splash of fruit juice and see if it doesn't make a big difference. So that's what's written by Bob Greene. Cardiovascular, you can add 5 more minutes to the cardio to each workout for a total of 40 minutes. So again, if you started at between 5 and 10 minutes on week 1 and 2, maybe you're now down up to 25 minutes or 30 minutes instead of 40 minutes. Or you can stay at 20 minutes for a couple of weeks and add another day. So instead of 3 to 4 times a week, you can now be 4 to 5 times a week with breaks in between days. So in a week, in a 7-day week, you can take breaks in between workouts. And the same goes for strength training. So traps to avoid at the end of this 12-week program. The pounds have come off, great, but now you find yourself skipping a workout and allowing a second helping here and there. Weight loss is not a finish line, but the beginning of a process in which you learn about yourself and improve your life. So it's the longer you persist, the easier it gets. So that means that you, at this point at week 12, let's say that you're really proud of yourself, you have to think that this is for the rest of your life. That's the only way that you're going to stay thin. So thank you for watching. I guess this is just the whole plan